about the nicest mullet in the state right there. You don't get better than that. Hey guys, it's Florida Aquaman, and I am out in Hudson, Florida, and we just had a crazy cold front that came through for the last 2 days. I've lived in Florida my entire life, and I've never seen it get this cold. So we're going to do a little fishing. I brought a little bit of everything to see what we can find, and we're going to see if we can find some floating fish also, because I heard there was a significant fish kill because of this cold front. So let's go. Alright guys, so out here in Hudson, Florida, we do have snook, and snook do not do well with the cold weather at all. They're usually the first fish to go when we get a big frost. So I'd imagine that's what we're going to see mostly. Usually redfish, they don't have a problem. They actually kind of like the cold weather. And black drum don't have an issue. Sheepshead, stuff like that, so we don't have to worry about it. Mullet don't really have a problem with it. Water's a little stirred up too. It's been really rough, so that definitely stirs up the water. The clarity is not nearly as good as it was. Like you can see, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I could see all the way to the bottom here, and I can no longer see that anymore. So we're gonna check some spots. I got a couple deep holes that we're gonna look at in the canals, and we're just gonna kind of see what we can find. The tide's high, so I can get back into those good spots, and we'll see what's going on. But so far, I don't see many fish at all, so it'll be interesting, you know? All right, we're headed in a super secret spot here. We're gonna take a look, see if we can find anything in here. There are snook back in here, but I highly doubt they got caught back in here because they would head out the colder weather with all the canals, but you never know. We'll look, see what we can find. The thing about it is when we get these significant cold fronts, it moves the fish around. They're never going to be where they were. You know, you'll get this front and they will move. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. It's got a nice sunny day. I'm kind of looking up to see what I can find, because there's no telling what's going to be out here or where they're going to be at. All right, guys, no dead fish, but there's a huge school of mullet sitting up here. So I'm going to get on the trolling motor. I didn't plan to do a mullet video, but it looks like that's what's going to happen. So stay tuned. They're literally sitting up there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's hundreds of them. It's going to be a huge throw. Look, they're coming down. They're literally coming down this shoreline. There they go. See them all? See them all turning? I'm going to kill this motor. Hopefully I can get it started back up. And we're going to get on these mullet. I could have smoked that mullet. They came down. I could have got on them, but I had to get the camera all set up. So I'm going to try to get back on them. Hopefully they didn't push into the trees because the tide's really high. But they're kind of moving really slow because the water's cold and they're stacked. I mean, there had to be 100 in the school. And what they're doing is they're stacked on top of each other. So instead of throwing with them spread out, you got one sitting here, one sitting here, so you get twice the amount of throws. That's how you get these big mullet throws, is when they start sitting underneath each other. You know, in the summer, they like to get all spread out, but when it starts getting cold in the winter, like today, they'll get balled up and they'll get on top of each other, and that's when you get those big throws. So we're going to kill them. I got a 12.5-foot net with some chain on it, and I'm going to smoke them, so get ready for this one. All right, so a lot of people ask me how to throw this net. I got a little bit of time because I got to find these fish again, but I'm going to show you guys. Take it, coil it up like this, and I'm going to use the shoulder method. Sometimes I use my mouth, sometimes I use my shoulder. Shoulder is definitely easier to open it, but you get wet, which is not nice when it's cold. So make sure you get all the tangles out, your braille line. And when your net's been sitting in a basket like this, you want to make sure you get all the tangles out, because like I said, these mullet are stacked and you want to get a perfect throw on them to make sure you load up. You know, if you make a mistake and a little bit of this net doesn't open, it's going to cost you a lot of mullet. All right, so I got all my tangles out. So what I like to do is I take this net. This net's actually pretty stiff because it's been sitting. But I grab it about there. Take the back half of it like this. Good amount. Take it and roll it over your shoulder. Now here's the key. You want to take this. See, I got a tangle there. We're going to take that out, so I don't want that. Take this and pull it tight. And then make sure you get everything out. See that tangle? We don't want that. And then you're going to fold this over and then hold on to that chain. We're going to go smoke it. You're ready. I smoke it. I smoke it. I mean, this is a good throw. You know it's good when it's heavy. Oh. Oh yeah, this net's kind of heavy. Oh. There you go. Man, there were so many of them, it was insane. Guys, check that out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Looks like about over 20 mullet in one throw. So I'm not going to keep the small ones. And I probably need to get on my gruggins, my waders. We'll get rid of them. I don't like that one. So that's a good size right there. That's good size. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably the best one. 6, 7, 8. Let's see any small ones. That one kind of looks small. We'll get rid of him. All right, so they are gone. I told you guys, if you guys watched some of my old videos, I told you that when the tide gets high, they kind of get in the trees and you can never, ever, ever find them. That's exactly what happened. Was I seen them, I could have had a really, really good throw, but I kind of wanted to get the camera set up and so you guys could see it. And they headed in the trees a little bit, so I didn't get a monster throw like I should have, but that's okay. You guys get to enjoy it, and I don't think I'm gonna find them again. Normally in the summer, they won't be doing that. Like, you'll spook them, they'll go in the trees, and they really won't come out. I think just because the water's so cold and they're so balled up, they kind of feel a little safer because there's a lot more of them, and they do things that they wouldn't normally do. Normally, they'd stay in the trees and they'd never come out, so. And maybe the cold weather's got them messed up a little bit, you know? So, we're gonna go through, try a different spot. I got a really deep hole that I kind of want to look in, see if anything's back there. All right, guys, we found our first dead fish. I'll show you guys. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. We got our first dead fish. Check it out. That's a hound or needlefish, they call it. You can see he probably succumbed to the cold. You can kind of see, like, that fish has a long, slender body. Usually fish that do better in the cold are like thick, you know, big, bulky, thick. Think of a jacket, like things like black drum, sheepshead, even redfish to a degree, you know, and things that are more long usually don't do as good. It's just science. It's basically body mass to surface area. So if you think any fish that's like long and skinny isn't going to do good, think about like a snook. Snook tend to be like a little longer. So, you know, the smaller ones are definitely going to die first because they don't got as much growth to them. So we're going to keep looking, see what we can find, if anything else is dead. So we're headed back into some of the local canals in Hudson, and we're going to see what we could find. See if we can find some dead fish and some mullet, because when it gets cold, all the fish like to go back in these canals because the water is a lot deeper back in these canals than on the flats. Like out here, you know, the average depth is, you can go out a mile or two and it'll only be 2 feet at low tide. Whereas these canals, you know, are about 8 feet deep, so the water temperature stays a little bit warmer, and the fish like hanging out there. So we're gonna see if we can find anything. Guys, look at all these mullet in front. I gotta wait for them to come through. Look at them, they're just sitting there. I mean, there's hundreds of them. Can you guys see that? Check that out. I'm gonna get the camera set up. We'll see if we can catch them. Look how balled up these mullet are. Look at that. I can't throw on them there, but I kind of wanted to show you guys how many there was. Look at them. Look at them all. Look at them all. Is that crazy or what? Look at them all. Got balled up. I mean, oh my goodness. If I throw on them, I'm done. We'll see if I can get them to sit on the edge. All right, guys, we're gonna try a different spot. Those mullet were not cooperative. There was a ton of them, but they were kind of sitting on the rocks. They were being really, really smart, and I only had one shot at them. So those ones got away untouched, but that's okay. We're gonna find some more, see what we can find out here. Alright, so I'm just taking a peek back in these back creeks. I just kind of wanted to see if there was any fish that are dead, and I'm not seeing much out here, surprisingly. So this is just my opinion of this area. Is out here in Hudson Tarpon Springs, a lot of these backwaters have natural springs that kind of like push out, that you don't see. You know, there's cracks in the limestone and stuff like that. So you'll get some warm water that'll come through, and I think a lot of the fish here, you know, came back in these backwaters and got out of it. That's my opinion. I know like in some other places like Tampa Bay and stuff like that, they don't really have the springs like they do here. So that's my guess. I don't see too many dead fish, surprisingly. Like you would see them, you know, tucked up in the mangroves and stuff like that. If there was a significant fish kill, and I looked back in the canals, I've looked back in the mangroves, and I don't see much at all. So my guess is this area didn't have that much of a fish kill. I'm guessing, you know, we lost a couple fish, but I don't think we did anything crazy. There we go. I got him. That was, man, I chased them fish. Yeah. Oh, I got him. I got a good amount in here. Man, none of these were cooperating today. I'm in the trees. I'm in the tree. It's okay, because I got fish. Oh, my goodness. I had to chase them out. I mean, oh my goodness, that was worth it though. I almost broke my trolling motor. It's really rocky in here, and I was chasing them, and if I would have let up, I would have never got on them. So I did risk my trolling motor, but it's not broken. Check this out. Oh my goodness, check this out. Oh. We got some mullet. Woo. I tell you, I ain't getting many throws today, but they're good throws. Woo. Okay, these are really nice fish too. In case you guys are wondering about this fish kill stuff, there's definitely a fish kill going on in these creeks. It's right here. Woo! Man, I've been chasing them things. I gotta turn off that trolling motor. Man, the thing I love about this is it's almost very similar to hunting. It's like, because I was chasing them down, and you just gotta kind of wait and wait and wait until you can get like the perfect shot. And that's exactly what I did. That's why I like throwing a net. It's like hunting the fish, you know, and that's what I was doing. So they gave me the shot, and it's lights out. check that out. Ooh. Oh, I got him. I got something. That's kind of a blind throw. I seen a couple drum. So I got something in there. Oh yeah, I got it. Maybe I get that drum too. Yeah, they're sitting in that hole. I didn't even see them. Oh, we got some nice ones. Nothing crazy. They're a real nice mullet though. There we got about. Oh, I take it back. Better throw than I thought. Woo. Really nice fish. Come on. There we go. I got a nice sheepshead. Look at that sheepshead. Man, so I'll tell you guys the interesting thing about these sheepshead is they got spines like no other. I will tell you, these will go through your boots. I've actually stepped on one before and I had the whole spine go through a boot that was that thick and hit me in the foot. So you can see, and if you look, they got teeth, just like us. Pretty cool. He needs them floss. So don't stick your finger in their mouth. I know it's, ooh, we got more mullet coming out. I better hurry up. Oh yeah, they're coming. But here, I'm gonna put him down. No, don't go that way. I got to push him back in. Oh, I think that's mullet. Yeah, that's mullet. Here they come. I don't know if they're on the rocks though. Hang on. There we go. That's why you gotta be patient. Alright, we're done. Oh no, I'm on the rocks. That's not good. With all them fish in there, we gotta make that work. If you guys are on the rocks, which I am, with a ton of fish in the net, try to pull in a different direction. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Try to pull this way. There it goes. It just popped. Oh my goodness. Get it? These are some studs though. I brought the pink shovel back. I found it. Nobody stole it. I thought that somebody stole it, and then I was like, nah, it's a pink shovel. There's no way somebody stole it. So it came back up. I got a white one. That thing went missing like I think the first week I had it. I mean, look at these mullet, man. Oh. I mean, check that. I just want to show you guys, man. These are them are about the nicest mullet in the state right there. You don't get better than that, man. So guys, I didn't see many dead fish besides all the ones that I killed, but we're gonna go back to the house, and you know what I'm gonna get this sucker right here cooked up for you guys, because I got a new thing for sheepshead now, and I'm gonna show you a special way to cook it. Last time, I guess I didn't do it justice. I didn't put enough butter on it, so this time I'm gonna put a lot more. So stay tuned for that one. Here we go. We got a mess of fish in there. Really nice fish. So we're gonna head back in. Woo! Loving it. Got it done again. All right, so we're back at the house. We're gonna get the sheepshead all cleaned up. I mean, look at the size of this thing. These are real nice fish. Get them rinsed off first, and I'll show you guys how to fillet them up. Sheepshead are probably one of the hardest fish to fillet because they got really, really thick scales. So get them rinsed off. Make sure you got a sharp knife, fillet knife. So what I like to do is I turn my knife so I don't hit the scales. You don't want to be straight like this. So go like that, straight through the head like that, and then I just cut a little bit down the belly cavity. Go ahead and take your knife and take the tip of it, and I put my hand on it like that, and then just go ahead and run it down the backbone, just like that. Okay? Go ahead, take it, fold it, follow right down the spine. It's a real nice fish. He's got some meat on him. Some meat on them. Pretty fun when you get to catch these out of the cast net. I mainly gig a lot of sheepshead, but I don't catch too many out of the cast net, but sometimes they're bycatch from the mullet. So when I get the chance to get them, it's a nice treat. So go ahead, take it just like that. So the thing about sheepshead is, I'll show you this, they got pin bones that run really high. So if you take it and you cut like this, just like that, you can kind of cut those pin bones out. So go ahead, fold your fillet, take it just like that, and you got a handle here, just like that. Okay, and what you can do is when you made that cut, those pin bones will just fall right out, and then you got a gorgeous piece of meat right there. The scales off that plate. That's one side. And remember, every fish got two sides. The same thing, I'll do this one a little bit faster. Just like that, follow it straight down. Cut through these pin bones here. We're gonna cut those out, so don't worry about those. Right down the rib cage. And so these sheepshead got really, really nasty stomachs, so you don't want to cut into that. Go ahead, take it just like that. Make your slit and take it. Kind of just like that. And then what I usually do is if I have crab traps out, which I don't today, I will save the carcasses for the traps, because these sheepshead carcasses work pretty good and they're great for stone crab. Really good stone crab bait. So throw that in there. We got our nice fillets. If you got salt water, which I don't here, you know, rinse them off in salt water. Just give them a quick rinse, just like that, and then I'll pat them dry when I get inside. But you guys got to check this out. Nice. Check that out. Nice, delicious sheepshead. Can't beat that. So we're gonna get this cooked up in the kitchen, so let's go. All right, guys, we're at the house. I got these beautiful sheepshead right here. Look at this. Perfect. So we're gonna get this all cooked up. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop it into little pieces. Just like that, little bite-sized pieces. And you know there's gonna be butter in this, so it's gonna be good. And I'm gonna put more, because apparently I don't put enough butter, so I'm gonna put a lot, and I'll probably put a lot, and you'll be like, hey, we need some more. So I'm gonna chop it up little pieces just like this. Little pieces. All right, so we got our nice sheep's head there. We're getting our butter all melted. Check that out. Here, come here, camera lady. That is a lot of butter. That's a ton.
That's a little much. You
think so? Nah, you can't have too much butter, you know? Right?
Says the guy, you always tell me how I cook with too much butter.
Yeah, you get me fat. That's funny. You're like, too much.
I've never seen you put this much. It's gonna take a...
You know, this. I listen to the comments and people tell me I never put enough, so I was like, let me try put more and see if they're right. So, let me know. Let me know if that's too much, too little.
They're gonna make fun of you.
They're gonna? I'm okay. I got thick skin. Doesn't bother me at all. So, make fun of me away. I feel like you gotta have thick skin, you know? If you don't, good luck.
Well, especially if you do YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. So, you let that stuff get to you?
Oh, yeah.
Good luck.
I mean, and some people are ruthless, so.
Yeah. But it's okay. Oh my, look at all that butter.
I don't know, give me some butter for my rice.
No, this is all mine. I'm not sharing. I'll give you the last little piece when it's like that small. Okay. So we got that nice and hot. We're gonna take our sheep's head. Check this out. Look at that, that's beautiful right there. That was a really nice sheep's head too. The size on it, he was like perfect eating size.
Yeah, you got a lot of it for
one fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is I threw the net and I didn't catch a lot of mullet that throw. But I got the sheep's head, so I was like, and I'll toss the net for a sheep's head. Like if I see one that's really nice, I'll be like, yeah, I'll definitely take that. Because I won't toss the net if it's just 1 or 2 mullet. But if I see, you know, grouped up a sheep's head, you know, I got a special thing with them, so I'll definitely throw the net for one.
I've seen you throw the net for 1 or 2 mullet.
No, never.
I have.
For 1 or 2? No, there's got to be at least 4 or 5. Now, maybe if it's in the summertime and I'm not doing good, you know, maybe, but...
Well, I've seen you with only 1 or 2 mullet.
Yeah, well, I caught 1 or 2. I didn't see 1 or 2. You don't catch every one you see.
You don't remember that time where I was like, you did all that work for 1 mullet?
Yeah, I only caught 1 in the net.
But there's, I think, only 2. You're like, no, there were 2.
Did I throw it? Man, I must have been desperate.
Remember?
I must have been desperate that day.
You don't remember? You were so offended, too.
Yeah, maybe I was, you know... Maybe I was low on mullet that day, and I was like, man, I got to take what I can get. You know?
Yeah, it was summertime.
Sometimes, you know, it's rough. You get low, and you got to take what you can get, you know? So, life lesson there.
What do you want?
Okay, I need some salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, the green one.
Oh, my, look at this.
It's a lot of salt, so don't...
That's a lot of salt?
Yes.
A lot of salt, a lot of butter. Can't go wrong, right?
Huh?
I don't know what we got this on, medium? Okay.
On F6, so yeah, medium.
So you can see, if you can throw a cast net, you will never go hungry, you know? Even if you lose everything. I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you.
So if you can throw a cast net, you'll never have to worry about going hungry. Because you'll always be able to catch fish, you know? So when the apocalypse comes and all the grocery stores close and there's no way and they're like, hey, how do we get food? You'd be like, hey, don't worry, I know how to throw a cast net, so I'm good, you know? So hopefully that day never comes. But, you know, throwing a cast net's a good skill to have because, like I said, it's a really effective way to catch fish. When I go out there, I'm not fishing, I'm going catching. Like, people say, like, I'm a fisherman. I like to say I'm a catcherman. Okay, because I'm going out there to get fish. I'm going out there to catch something. I'm coming home with something, you know? That's kind of my mentality, my attitude when I go out. So I like using your methods that are really effective, like, you know, throwing a cast net. I do a lot of gigging, spearfishing, stuff like that. You know, most of the time you're going to go home with something. You know, rod and reel can be effective, but it's not as effective as, you know, throwing a net. So depends on the day though. Just a general rule of thumb. Man, look at that. We'll do a test one. Okay, I'm gonna say this. It's closer to lobster now. Somebody commented on one of my last videos. He goes, hey, if you put more butter on it, it'll taste more like lobster. Here, we're gonna turn this thing around, okay? Here, try that.
It does, you're right.
It's more like lobster.
It makes me think of
So
lobster.
that's the hack, huh?
Yeah, but...
So that's the hack. You gotta put a ton of butter. It's not like lobster, but it's got a little bit.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
But it makes I like it better like you did it last time.
Why?
Because I thought it was more delicate.
Really?
Yeah.
So a little less butter?
Yeah. I thought it was like delicious when we did it with the crackers.
Yeah, it was more savory. I'm gonna put a little bit more salt on it, right? It needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. But you gotta remember we had it on the cracker too, so.
Yeah, but we had lemon.
Yeah.
And Parmesan, I think, helped probably.
We got Parmesan here, see? Look.
Should I do on a plate too?
Yeah. Two. Just dig in there. Throw my sheepshead on the cracker. Just like that. That pan's still hot. So what do you think?
Looks good.
You think I did a good job? What do you think? I'm not a cook, okay?
Well, I don't know if
I'm more of a catcherman, okay?
I can't
I'm a
tell
catcherman.
you until I taste it.
Okay, we're gonna taste it now. Come on, let's go. Let's taste it. What do you think of that right there, huh? We got 2 plates too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I love me some sheepshead. Alright. Are you gonna try it first or am I gonna try it first?
You try it first.
Yeah. You said I'll try it first?
Just like you're the tester.
I'm a tester?
Like for Kings, you know how they had food testers to make sure there's no poisoning? So to make sure you don't poison me, I think you should try it first.
Okay, I'll try it first. Make sure it's good. I make sure I get a little bit of that.
So?
It's phenomenal. Oh.
Better than last time, or? I know it's not better. I can tell by your face that it's not better than last time.
I like the crackers better. Here, try it.
I don't think it's the crackers. I think it's the way you cook it.
Try it. Go ahead.
Honestly, it's still really good.
It's still really good, yeah. And for not having lemon too. Definitely if you guys want to add a little lemon, do that. I mean, it doesn't need it. It's a nice little touch though.
Yeah. It's still really good. But yeah, I think I liked it better when with lemon. I don't think the cracker is necessarily the issue.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys did, do me a big favor. Go ahead and subscribe. That really helps me out. I'm trying to grow the channel. And if you could hype this video up, that also greatly helps me. Comment, let me know what you guys think. You can comment whatever you want. I won't delete it, okay? Comment whatever you want. YouTube might delete it, but I won't. And that's all I got for now. And like always, this is Florida Aquaman, and I'm out till next time.